Dreamgirls. No, not the 2006 musical drama where everybody was hooting and hollering. A dream girl is often imagined as the flawless embodiment of beauty, charm, and effortless perfection. A carefully crafted ideal who captures inspiration and yearning. She exists less as a real person and more as a symbol of romantic aspiration, shaped by personal desires and unrealistic expectations. However, it's important to recognize what she truly is, a projection. The dream girl is mentally altered, refined until all flaws vanish, and placed on a pedestal so high that no actual person could uphold that image. Unfortunately for the rest of us, we don't have fairy godparents, as Timmy uses his fairy's power to have homegirl Trixie all to himself. Sounds like a dream come true, right? Well, give it a minute, because as we're about to see, isolating yourself with the person you idolize might be the fastest way to turn fantasy into a regretful nightmare. Also, don't ever let me have fairy godparents. It's the way I will wish for every food craving and bring every fine anime character to life. The episode begins at the local ice skating rink, and girl, I can barely roller skate. Y'all ain't gonna catch your girl tunes ice skating about to bust my ass and hurt my tailbone. We see all the kids happily skating and one girl getting tossed across the arena. Timmy is chilling with his boys, Chester and AJ, until, alright you brats, it's time to get booed up with a little shorty so you don't end up looking like these one-hit wonders here. Maybe we chose to be lonely and single on purpose. Just when you think there's gonna be brotherhood solidarity, you know, misters for the sisters.
Oh, Neptune.
I feel like a femme queen.
You better call me after this.
What?
Chester, you trying to tell us something? What do you mean you have an emergency couple skating kit just for this situation? You know what? He will do so well in RuPaul's Drag Race. Timmy naturally freaks out as he's the only one without a bae until he sees the untouchable, unattainable, unstoppable Trixie Tang, and she's all alone? For a split second, the universe feels balanced. This is his moment. Timmy takes off toward her at full speed, fueled by adrenaline and desperation, but just as he gets close enough to speak,
Gosh, you're pretty.
they stay disrespecting Timmy. But this is sad as hell. All Trixie had to do was snap her fingers and a horde of boys rushed her on command. I counted 15 boys. 15! Crowding her like she's the Last Supper. Y'all make Mordecai look normal when it comes to simping. And just when Timmy's ego couldn't take another hit, Chester pulls up with AJ happily holding him, telling Timmy, you ain't getting no cheeks from TT. You gotta be the last boy on earth for her to pay you any attention. Hey, watch your hands. You touch it, you buy it. I feel like this unlocked so many doors, but moving on, thanks to Chester's zesty ass, it gives Timmy an idea. With a wish, he uses his fairies to erase the competition, not just the boys, but everyone, the entire planet, gone. It's him and Trixie standing alone in an empty world.
Weird, huh? It's like we're the last two people on Earth.
So, does this make Timmy and Trixie the modern day Adam and Eve? Everyone on Earth besides them is gone now. Timmy finally has the girl of his dreams all to himself and nothing can go wrong. Trixie, however, is freaking the hell out as she looks up, down, left, right, center as she can't find another male to adore her. Girly Pop is holding on to Timmy for dear life, talking about, if it's just you and me, who's gonna adore me?
I need someone to adore me!
Girl, is your ego so fragile that you need boys and girls to worship you 24/7? It's about validation. Trixie doesn't want a connection, she wants an audience. Take away the spotlight and she doesn't know who she is without it. Timmy, with the horniness as much as a 10-year-old can muster, just rolls with it.
Don't ever leave my side!
Hell nah. Timmy is bugging for ignoring her crazed laughter. That's red flag number 1. She got that Yandere expression locked down packed. While Timmy may see Trixie as a bona fide baddie, even he was a little thrown off by her manic episode. But it's all good! What guy doesn't want a little crazy added to their main dish? After all, he got what he wished for, his dream girl. But remember, sometimes when you finally get the dream, you realize it was only meant to stay a dream. With it just the two of them on Earth and nobody else getting in the way, they do fun things like racing go-karts down the halls at school. Go-karting is such a fun first date. It's the way I would ram my possible future boyfriend off a ledge and laugh. Speaking of laughter, we see Trixie laughing her head off with Timmy praising her.
Gosh, you're pretty. Gosh, you're pretty.
Simp mode activated.
I know. I know.
That's red flag number 2. It's one thing to have an out-of-pocket Windex laugh, but if your eyes start moving crazy like this, I gotta dip. Timmy, you better
Run, nigga, run!
What started as fishing for compliments turns into a full-time job for Timmy. We see them in the library next, just disturbing the peace, making hella noise cause they can. Trixie then shoves a megaphone in his mouth. Girl, boundaries! I don't know where this been. And Timmy starts to notice the pattern, the intensity, the way her need for attention keeps escalating. It's no longer harmless, it's uncomfortable, but he brushes the feeling aside because in his mind, she's still the dream, the flawless girl he spent years idolizing. And if she's perfect, then the problem can't be her. Right? So instead of questioning the behavior, he questions his instincts, convincing himself there's nothing wrong at all. They head out from school enjoying each other's company until...
I'm hungry. Feed me and tell me I'm pretty!
If you don't get your hot-ass breath out of my face. We switch to Walmart. Wall to Walmart. Okay, don't laugh. Come on now. They try to be cute with the wordplay. Trixie is sitting on top of a pile of clothes while Timmy is grilling hamburgers. I hope those burgers are seasoned. Cosmo and Wanda appear as patties on Timmy's grill, and Wanda, always being the angel on Timmy's shoulder, tries to warn her godson.
Well, sport, what do you say you wish everything back the way it was before you-know-who gets a little you-know-what?
Referring to Trixie's crazy ass and her fast descent into Yandere territory. And Wanda would know crazy dealing with Cosmo's hating-ass mama for centuries. But whatever Trixie got is apparently contagious as Cosmo starts tweaking out as well.
You-know-who? You're talking about me, aren't you? Why do you hate me?
Timmy ignores his godmother's warning that he enjoys this wish too much to wish things back to normal. Trixie calls him again. Timmy, my adorable pink schnookums, come hither. Timmy obeys her commands like a dog and goes to her.
Crazy?
Crazy is right. What the hell? 2 hours go by and Timmy is walking out of the boys' bathroom, relieving himself before bumping into Bae.
I missed you. Didn't you miss me? Where did you go?
That bitch is crazy.
Damn, I can't take a waz without you tripping out? Trixie's Yandere meter starts to skyrocket as she accuses Timmy of talking to another girl. Trixie. Hun, you can't be obsessive and stupid. It's obvious it's only you and Timmy left on Earth and you haven't encountered anybody else. Another 2 hours pass, meaning Timmy has been stuck with Trixie for 4 hours straight. I can't imagine being trapped with someone and repeatedly being asked,
Wow, you're pretty. You're pretty?
Say it again.
You're pretty?
Tell me I'm pretty.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Shut up!
Timmy realizes he needs to get away from her for a bit, so he tries to hide in the electronics department because...
Women hate electronics.
Who said that? Who said that? Who told him that outrageous lie? That's the exact opposite. But to his surprise, Trixie appears all over the TV monitors and yells at him again. And I am telling you.
I'm not going.
Let me stop before I get copyright claim. 2 more hours later. It's giving misery vibes. Timmy, you better run before she uses that bat to break your ankles. Timmy runs away from her, realizing that she has gone batshit crazy with no other guys around. Trixie doesn't feel unique when there are only 2 people in the world. Instead, she feels endangered. The crowd of Sims that has surrounded her has vanished, and with it, the continuing confirmation that she is important. Her panic says more than she ever could. It demonstrates how closely admiration is linked to her self-confidence. Her feeling of self diminishes as that adoration falls from many to just one. And truthfully, that is somewhat tragic because it implies that her entire identity has been based on her appearance. If you only ever receive compliments on your appearance, you may come to feel that's who you are. She doesn't value anything other than pretty in herself. On the outside, Trixie may appear confident, constantly prepared for the spotlight and polished, but on the inside, she feels empty when the limelight goes off. Sometimes vanity is merely insecurity disguised as self-love. In the end, Trixie is more than just a popular girl. She's a young child who only feels appreciated when she receives praise. The true lesson here is that if your identity is based on appearances, attention, buzz, or superficial things, it will not hold up when those things eventually fade. You're alone with yourself as soon as the crowd departs, and you have no idea who that is. What will you have left? You'll have a crashing out, obsessive Yandere ready to spill your blood. Timmy is trying to get away from Trixie by rushing to the department store when Wanda glows in front of him doing her booty butt victory dance, telling him,
Go Wanda! Go Wanda! Go Wanda!
Timmy, putting on his big boy pants, decides it's time to break it off with his dream girl, so he asks Wanda to unwish the wish. But before she can, Cosmo suddenly appears, wildly misunderstanding the situation. In peak Cosmo fashion, he assumes Timmy, his godson by the way, is trying to steal Wanda away from him, so he grabs her and they poof away. Timmy is now alone, but not for long. He tries to hide in a stack of tires, but guess who's already there waiting?
Surprise, motherfucker.
She snatches her boo by the arm and drags him away. Timmy tries to gnaw his arm off, but Trixie catches him mid-chomp and is like, my pet, are you trying to chew your own arm off to
Leave me.
Trixie, I like you, but you're crazier than my stalker Tootie. I'm breaking up with you. 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 You weak ass bitch pink flamingo Daffy Duck twin looking ass dare break up with me? Trixie, the girl who gets chased Tang?
Yes, I am. I'm breaking up with you.
Trixie realizes she's better than wasting her time on a short-staffed pink salmon buck-mouthed boy. She actually handles the breakup pretty well and decides to leave Timmy behind with some parting words.
I can't have you.
No other bitch can.
Yeah, she is undoubtedly in full Yandere mode right now if she wasn't before. Trixie takes Timmy by the wrist and hurls him like a bowling ball towards a bunch of garden tools.
Am I pretty?
Hell to the yeah.
Trixie is ready to murder Timmy over a few missed compliments. The boy was stuck with you for 8 hours, praising you non-stop. How much devotion does a little girl need? Glad you asked. I'm not a psychiatrist, but this episode shows the possibility of Trixie suffering from HPD, or histrionic personality disorder, which is a mental health condition categorized by pervasive patterns of excessive emotional expression and a strong need for attention and approval. Individuals with HPD may display rapidly shifting emotions, heightened sensitivity to perceived rejection, and a tendency to seek reassurance in ways that can appear dramatic or intense. Their self-esteem is closely tied to external validation. Thanks to Timmy wishing it was only the 2 of them left in the world, Trixie is initially pleased with Timmy praising her, but the absence of her usual Sims quickly destabilizes her. Deprived of the constant admiration she is accustomed to, she becomes increasingly anxious and emotionally volatile. The episode portrays a marked shift in her demeanor from affectionate and self-assured to agitated and controlling, suggesting a deep discomfort with isolation and a reliance on external praise to sustain her sense of self. Back to Trixie murdering Timmy, our buck-toothed hero dips the hell out of there trying to find Cosmo and Wanda to no avail.
What's good,
Love hurts.
Timmy tries one last desperate attempt.
You're pretty.
You fake ass hoe, that's not gonna work anymore. But thanks for speaking facts. And attacks Timmy with a barrage of pitching machines. When that doesn't work, Trixie pulls up with a helicopter with rocket launchers. I know I ain't crazy. They're still in Wall to Walmart, right? In what section does Walmart have military machinery? Where are his godparents? We switch back to Cosmo and Wanda, with Wanda being big brain using reverse psychology on Cosmo by smothering him with love and affection, which is enough to convince Cosmo.
Ah, I need my space! Is this what it's like for Timmy? Ooh, I gotta unwish this wish!
Cosmo is such a lovable idiot. Meanwhile, Trixie is chasing Timmy down with the chopper while spinning and twirling that mud like a ballerina, hoping to cut Timmy in two. Not gonna lie, she flying that hoe. Timmy leaps into the deli area just in time to avoid the blade. Cosmo and Wanda appear in the nick of time until... I find it so hilarious that our pink hat menace was so paralyzed with fear that he embraced his impending death, even though Timmy had plenty of time to get the hell out the way.
Would you A, smile and ask for more, or B, move the hell out the way?
Cosmo and Wanda grant the wish and everything is back to normal. Trixie is her usual self again now that she has her army of simps. She should really go talk to someone about her desperate need for attention. And Timmy is reunited with his homeboys until...
Tell me I'm pretty.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your dream girl is exactly that. A dream. Fantasies are easy to adore because they don't talk back, don't demand more than they give. The moment you try to turn a pedestal into reality, the illusion cracks. And hopefully, Timmy takes a break from Trixie and romance for a while. Spoiler, he doesn't. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the notification bell so you never miss an update. And I have a good one for you. With the new season of... coming out in a couple of weeks, I thought I'd talk about a character that you have suggested many times in the comments section.
I died for this. I went through just as much as you and Rex.
I hate that bitch. I hate her. I hate that fucking bitch. I fucking hate that fucking bitch. I fucking hate...
And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!